Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got his man to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Colorado State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Boise State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
1st down here for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to run it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Oh, they're after him. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw again. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're working that left side. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown Rams! Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory, now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The Rams want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, they give it to the back. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield strike. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. On the sweet spin, and he's free. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Colorado State! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Rams want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Inside the 40. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Broncos. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rams moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Off the RPO, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Rams light it up with a 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Ball's at the 22, 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He wants it all. Touchdown Broncos! Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Rams will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the fullback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Woods. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Gets it to the back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's on target and complete. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
And the Rams will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Pride. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rams in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense lining up quickly. On the run, it's Hurtado. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Colorado State. They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Off play action. With the catch, it's Woods. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. The lone back's got it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll leave it with him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Rams want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's open on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a tight end down the gut. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rushes on him. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They kick it away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Bryant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kick is in the air. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Great move. Now he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stand of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll do it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Goes to the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Going to swing it on second down. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. He breaks a tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. A third down try for the offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough for the first down and they stop him at the 45. He now has 84 yards on the ground and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle.
There he goes to the right. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rams.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's got it. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Fakes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Rams will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. Trying to bully their way in. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Trying play action. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Broncos! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Ready to try the point after.